Buenos días. Es el miércoles y son las 12. Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday and it's 12 o'clock, so it's time for Community Spanish, broadcasting every Wednesday and Friday at 12. A couple of quick reminders before we get into today's video. First is that April classes are coming up starting next week. So if you're still looking for a class, there are still a few classes with some spaces open. So feel free to check out on our website on rolalang.com, the banner below, to check out the upcoming schedules to see what we're offering. And as I mentioned in my previous videos, it's the first month we're going to be offering some classes in person to choose from, which we have not done so for more than a year at this point. So we're really excited to offer this, just kind of start re-offering some of the same opportunities we had this earlier last year. So if you're still looking for a class or trying to see what's coming up, feel free to go to our website to check out these options coming in different languages, and everything is labeled. So if it's an in-person class, it will be labeled in person, and if it's not an in-person class, then it will be unlabeled. So the majority of our classes are still online for the time being, so those classes will remain unlabeled specifically. But if it is an in-person class, you will see it specifically labeled in person on the website. And as it relates to that, we are going to be sending a newsletter to give everyone an update over the next couple of days or so to kind of give some updated pictures so you can see what the office is looking like as it comes together for us to again reopen for some of these in-person classes. So we've been trying to post updates every week or so. So we're going to be having another round of big updates. So if you are on our mailing list, feel free to keep an eye out for that newsletter that's coming out in the next couple of days with some more updated pictures. So all that being said, let's get into our video for today. Today is going to be another one of my repaso or review videos. We're going to be focusing specifically on verbos reflexivos or reflexive verbs. Now, if you are not familiar with this topic or you feel like you're not ready for the review stage of it, you're still in the kind of the beginning learning stages, I welcome you to go to our website, which is still in the banner below, and you can check out the Facebook Live page of our website where we have a video library, and you can find all the previous videos we've done for Community Spanish, as well as all of our other community language programs. We have Community Spanish, of course, Community French, Community Mandarin. We also have Children's Spanish and Children's French. So all the videos are posted up there on our website. So if you need to go back to the original video where I introduced this topic before you come back to the review, then you're totally welcome to do so. But otherwise, I'm going to proceed ahead for those of you who are ready for a review, again, focusing on what's the verbs, verbos reflexivos. So let's get into it with our exercise. So as always, I welcome you to participate as much as you feel comfortable. So if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, feel free to jump in and join me with the exercise and put your answers in the comments below so I can see how things are going for you as we make our way together through this exercise. So we have here in the chart you can see in front of you, we have all of the options we're going to need for this. So this is another one of those translation exercises which we do very frequently together, which as I've explained before, I really enjoy because it helps you to really put all of your skills together in one place. You know, when we learn something, a specific topic in Spanish or whatever language you're learning, oftentimes we're going to learn that topic in isolation and just practice that specific skill. But you know, real life speaking isn't like that. We have to combine lots of different topics, vocabulary, and other kinds of grammar when we speak. So that's why the translation exercises, I think, are super helpful for you to help work on those skills of being a kind of more holistic language learner. So here we go. So vamos a número uno. So first sentence, I wake up to go to school. I wake up to go to school. So let's see how we would say this in Spanish. I wake up to go to school. So let's pick out from the chart the different things that we'll need to put this sentence together. So I wake up, we see is yo me despierto. So as we can see here, we're getting a little reminder that when we use reflexive verbs, the unique thing that we're going to be focusing on is that all of them require what's called the reflexive pronoun, which is that little word that goes ahead of the verb. So in this case, it's me. So yo me despierto, literally like I wake myself up. So yo me despierto, and then to go to school. You can see that in our vocab column here. So we have para ir a la escuela. Okay. So vamos a repetir todo junto. So we're going to repeat this all together as we usually do once we have the answer. Again, repeating the answer helps us to internalize the information and also works on our pronunciation. So yo me despierto para ir a la escuela. Muy bien. Yo me despierto para ir a la escuela. Al número dos. You all wake up slowly. You all wake up slowly. So for the you all, we're going to go with ustedes. If it was you all in Spain, we'd be using vosotros. So this is just the you all we're using generally in all the other countries outside of Spain. Ustedes. And so you all wake up Ustedes, as you can see from the chart, and again, hopefully, since this is a review, you don't have to look at the chart for all this information. Some of it should be stored up in your head. So, ustedes se despiertan. Ustedes se despiertan. You all wake yourself up slowly. Slowly is going to be coming from our vocab here. Lentamente. Lentamente. So, todo junto, repita. Ustedes se despiertan lentamente. Muy bien. Okay, número 3. Número 3, we wake up at 6:30. So now we're going to nosotros, right? Nosotros or nosotras. And then the verb nos despertamos. I know students often, it's easy to forget that nosotros and nos are not exactly the same thing. So we can't just replace one for the other. So in this case, we can leave off nosotros if we want to, but the nos is non-negotiable. We must have nos. So nos despertamos. And then at 6:30, staying a little bit of time here, at las 6:30. Okay. Repita. Nosotros nos despertamos a las 6:30. Muy bien. Okay, continuamos hasta el número 4. She wakes up to go to the bathroom. She wakes up to go to the bathroom. Ella, in this case, for she. And then she wakes up. So in this case, we're going that the el, ella, and usted are all going to share the same form. So they'll all be se despierta. So ella despierta, se despierta, él se despierta, usted se despierta. So ella se despierta. And then to go to the bathroom from our vocab, para ir al baño. Repita conmigo. Ella se despierta para ir al baño. Perfecto. Okay, número 5. Número 5, we wake up without problems. That's good. I hope so. We wake up without problems. Okay, so back to nosotros or nosotras, and then wake up. Now we're again back to the nos form. Nosotros nos despertamos without problems, sin problemas. This one's nice and easy because we did one quite similar to this recently. So repita todo junto. Nosotros nos despertamos sin problemas. Muy bien. All right, I'm going to just scooch that up a little bit so you can see better. Okay, número 6. Número 6. Already more than halfway there. Número 6. They wake up to eat breakfast. They wake up to eat breakfast. Now in the ellos or ellas, again, depending on how you want to translate it. Ellos, and then se despiertan, which we already practiced with the ustedes, because it's just like for the singular, this group, they all share the same one. So ellos se despiertan, ellas se despiertan, ustedes se despiertan. So in this case, ellos se despiertan, and then to eat breakfast, para comer el desayuno. Para comer el desayuno. You can see there's a lot of para happening in this exercise, and which brings me back to, we have done a lot of por and para review. So this is where you can see para as we're showing something like in order to do something, for this purpose. Repita, ellos se despiertan para comer el desayuno. Muy bien. Okay, número 7. He does not wake up slowly. Okay, here's our first negative one. He does not wake up slowly. So, él, and then when we have the negative, just like we did with other verb conjugation, that no is going to go in front of our verb. So, él no se despierta. Él no se despierta. Slowly. Okay, slowly, our last bit of vocab. Lentamente. Todo junto, repita. Él no se despierta lentamente. Muy bien. Okay, 3 más. 3 more to go to wrap up this exercise. Número 8, you all in Spain. So here's where, again, they're telling us that we should be using vosotros for this one versus the ustedes we would use normally to express you all. So vosotros, and then it's masculine. So again, that's vosotros versus vosotras, vosotros. And then os despertáis. Os despertáis. Maybe be a little rusty on this verb conjugation, since many of you who are learning Spanish and not Spain-focused Spanish don't really get much practice with vosotros, so this may be a little bit more challenging. Vosotros os despertáis And then at 6:30, so bringing back in our little time telling, a las 6:30. So repita todo junto. Vosotros os despertáis a las 6:30. Muy bien. Okay, dos más, two more to finish up. I don't wake up to go to the bathroom. I don't wake up. So here's again another negative. So yo no, for I don't. Yo no, and then bringing in that verb conjugation, which we practiced in the previous sentence. Yo no me despierto. So again, don't forget that little reflexive pronoun of the me, the te, the se, the nos, or the os, or se. Yo no me despierto to go to the bathroom. Para ir al baño. Okay, repita. Yo no me despierto para ir al baño. Muy bien. Okay, last one. Número 10. You formal, wake up without problem. So you formal being usted versus we would normally use tú to express the you, but this is you formal, you polite. So usted, wake up without problem. So as we see from the chart, or again, hopefully for our memories at this point, as this is a review, el, ella, and usted all sharing the same conjugation. So usted se despierta, and then without problem, sin problemas. Que repita la frase final. Usted se despierta sin problemas. Muy bien, excelente. So that's the last one in this exercise. But reflexive verbs and also translations in general are something that we definitely should be getting more practice on. So as I mentioned, please feel free to go check out on our website if you want to see the original video to practice reflexive verbs. And there's a lot more, not only the videos to watch, but there are also some extra worksheets. So if you want to do a little additional practice, besides just watching the video and engaging with the exercise that we do together within the video, there also are usually some exercises posted up next to the videos, and not just for this topic, but for many topics in our video library on the Facebook Live page of our website. So you're welcome to check out those resources. And I will next see you on Friday at 12 for Community Spanish. Gracias y adiós.